Hello everyone, Nate from Slayer here. I'm going to show you today on how to drain your Slayer steam. You would want to do this anytime you're performing a preventative maintenance or if you're shutting the machine down for an extended period of time. Under the machine we have two switches. Hopefully you can see this. We have a large breaker switch, and then right next to it we have a toggle switch. First thing you want to do is switch the breaker switch to the right, and then the toggle switch will switch away from you. That is powering down the machine. Turn off your water to the machine. Here's a shut-off valve. When the valve is perpendicular, that is off. If it's in line, it is turned on. Here's a look inside the machine from the back side. I've already removed the cup tray. Your drain is on the side of the boiler right here. Okay, you can see that this valve is currently closed. It's perpendicular to the valve body. It's hard to see. When the machine is under pressure, as this one is, it's still hot, you only want to open that valve slightly. If you open it all the way, your tube here, your vent tube, will spray water out. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can prevent that from happening. You can source a small silicone tube. This tube will slide over the vent tube. It's a fairly snug fit, and then you can just loop it around into your drain tray. That way you'll be a little bit safe opening up the drain valve all the way, and any excess water that is pushed out from the drain bar filling will just run right into the drip tray. The other way we can do it is by taking a towel. Okay. You want to fold this towel up into thirds, Maria Kondo style, if anybody's watched her. And you want to wedge the towel in between the boiler and over the tube behind this bar here. Then we can open up the boiler all the way and not risk any water spraying up. Okay. So this is under pressure right now. So I'm just going to crack the valve slightly, and you'll start hearing the water being forced out with steam pressure. Right now I can open up this and I have no water coming out. It's just going to drain very slowly. This is the recommended way to do it if you're at all concerned about any water spraying out of here. If you've done this before and have a little bit of experience, you can pin this over and open it up all the way. And it'll be a lot louder, but you don't risk any water overflowing here, okay? Let this run until the steam tank is totally drained. Once you don't hear any steam pushing out, you can go ahead and open the valve all the way. While your steam is draining, we can also now open up the ball valves for the brew tanks. So you have a ball valve on each brew tank, right? These won't drain unless we have a vacuum break on the group head. So let me show you how to do that. We'll disconnect the pump connection right here, the pump. So that will be disconnected. Your water is turned off at this point. So we'll want to turn on our main power switch. Let the machine initialize. And then we want to open the groups. Okay? And that'll create a slight vacuum break and allow more water to flow out of the brew tanks. I would only let this run for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. After 3 or 4 minutes, we'll go ahead and shut that off and turn the machine back off. So that's how you drain the steam. If you have any questions, feel free to contact support@slayerespresso.com. Thanks.